Hola amigos, welcome to today's vlog. Today is Thursday, January 5th, I think. Yeah, 5th sounds right. What's up? How are you? Sorry about that long talk yesterday about batteries. I won't do that again, I promise. And if that bores you, let me know. Or if you love that, if that was your favorite thing that you've ever seen me talk about, let me know. It's just something that I do know a little bit about, so I decided to share with you. What's going on? Update on stories. So those two guys, they're the guy and the lady they found in the desert that they said murdered and carjacked a lady. Apparently the girl is saying she is a victim. She had nothing to do with it. He took her along for the ride, and she wasn't even there when the first two people got murdered. I don't know. I'll have to get a better update on that. What else was on the news this morning? Apparently there was a bowl game last night where the score was like 73-30. That's why I don't watch college sports. Seriously, college sports, I'll watch NBA. You watch college basketball, and it's just terrible because 1-2 guys from each of those teams are good enough to go pro, and the rest just are lame. However, side note, I have never been a Jimmer Fredette fan. He played for BYU. He won all the Best Player of the Year awards. If you guys know college sports at all, you've heard of Jimmer. I hated him, especially because here, everyone used the word Jimmer. They had a stupid song on local TV called Teach Me How to Jimmer, and they did videos for it, and everything. It was the biggest flipping phenomenon of college sports ever. Stupid Jimmer. Well, then he gets drafted to the Sacramento Kings. Good, I hate the Kings. But now he's playing really well. He's the highest scoring rookie in the league. He's playing like 28 minutes a game. He's averaging like 17 points a game. So kudos to Jimmer. I can like him now. I just couldn't like him before. And apparently a lot of fans are demanding, instead of saying Fredette across the back of their jerseys, they want Jimmer jerseys. Because he's Jimmer. His real name is James, seriously. Anyway, I brought my toolbox and my radio control cars. Morley has got his new motor and everything in his new radio control car, so we're supposed to be drift racing at lunch. I'm pretty excited about that, and we will probably see you then. Okay, so I'm out here because there's a puddle underneath my truck. Somebody just told me about it. I was all worried because I don't know much about the truck, but watch this. I think I found our problem. When you squeeze the main radiator hose, it goes shooting out. Yeah, I found it. We're good. No worries. That's a hose.
Good morning, everybody. I'm on my way to work. Nothing too exciting going on today, but tomorrow me and Gabe are taking a date night because I start school again on Monday, and it's going to be hectic and crazy again. So Austin's going to stay at my parents' house, and we're going out to Wendover to have a fun night. Other than that, nothing too much going on today. Gabe's going out racing RCs on lunch again, even though he told me he was going to go to lunch with me, so kind of rude, but it's alright. He's going out with his buddy who I work with, so they're going to go drift their RC car, so we should get some cool video of that. And yeah, other than that, this weekend I'm going to be picking up my my college books, which are going to be like $400. It's going to be ridiculous. College is expensive and it's stupid. I think it's lame, but since I don't even need half my classes. But oh well, price we have to pay to do what we want to in life, I guess.
What is up, amigos? It is lunchtime. Gonna go pick up Jerry, and then we're gonna go drift, get street tacos, and just awesomeness. I don't know why I try and go to O'Reilly. Checker used to be Checker, now it's O'Reilly. But I hate O'Reilly. And I went there because they said they had the hose I needed. So I got there, I took my hose off, went inside. They didn't have the hose I needed. So I had to use a different hose that's like a bendy hose. And that hose was $8 more. Arrgh. But the coolant leak is fixed and I'm out less than $20 total. On my way to the track, we'll have to see how it goes out there. Okay, so we're having some issues. Morley's car drifted really well, but he's having some issues with the speed control and the motor he put in it. The motor's a little too low of a turn, which means it's too fast of a motor for the ESC, but he'll have that fixed by tomorrow. And the LiPo, I should have got some video. The LiPo in the BMW is ridiculous. It's so fast. With drift tires, it's uncontrollable. And even in the Mini is going way faster than before. Way faster. Super good times. But I'll have to wait and get some really good video tomorrow or whenever the next time we get out here is. So Jeremiah says he can't do the left-handed turns, and I was like, why? Because you're not good? I didn't say that, but I won't say what I said. This is probably why. We spun the foams and tore the tires clean off the rims. That's how fast this thing was going today. Plus the tires were already pretty beat. Bye, John Morley. Go home and solder.
Gotta finish work first.
Well, after work. Too random to not get on video. We're behind this Chevy truck. And there's a steaming pig in the back of that truck. You see that lump right there? I don't know why, but that's a steaming pig. Oh my gosh, there it goes! Oh, it's rolling! It's rolling! What the heck? I couldn't not get that on video because how often do you get a rolling steamy pig? That's awesome. What's up, guys? Rough stuff. Just listen to the radio. I guess it's international news. You're probably hearing about it on your local news in Ogden, Utah, which is about 50 miles from where I'm at, about 20 miles from where I grew up, where my mom lives. Cops, DEA agents, local drug enforcement guys went into a guy's house, and I guess he opened fire. They're saying they think it was with like an AK, but he fired like 40 rounds. He killed one of the officers. One of the officers was shot in the face and a couple in the chest, and there was a total of 6 officers shot. One of them's dead, and it's really sad. Like, they're talking on the radio. They talked to the guy's dad, and the guy's dad's like, he wouldn't do this, he just wouldn't. Which, it sucks, because that's got to be so much. I mean, it's got to be the worst for the family of the cop who died, and the gunman's still alive. But for the father of the gunman to hear that the son that he raised, and I mean, when he was a little kid, he was like Austin one day. Well, he wasn't as sweet as my boy, but that was his little boy. And to find out that he's done something as heinous as killing police has got to be just terrible. And people are talking about on the dad, like, he doesn't know his son's a beehole, and that's bull. That dad's just trying to make sense in his mind how his little boy that he did his best with could do that. Oh, rough stuff. Terrible stuff. Let's not talk about that. You guys probably think we're terrible, but we're not. We're actually awesome parents. And Austin is about to take another journey. You guys remember a few weeks back, Austin had a Big Mac for the first time.
And the Big Mac wrap.
And a Big Mac wrap. Tonight, what are we doing, bud? He just barely found out this existed yesterday.
Whopper!
You think you can handle a Whopper by yourself?
Oh, yeah.
You really do. Not a Whopper Jr., a full-on Whopper. Yes? You think you can handle the flame broiled?
Yes.
The tomato? The amazingness?
Yes.
You think?
Yeah.
Got it.
Little boy, what do we got going?
The Whopper.
Cut into fourths because you have a broken arm. Let's see it. Take a big bite. See if you can handle the flame broiledness. Well?
What do you think?
Awesome.
Which is better, that or the Big Mac?
Big Mac.
Oh,
Really?
you're wrong.
Oh, wow. That's a
Which is
blatant
manlier?
call out.
Which is manlier?
Big Mac because it's bigger, manlier, and
It's not bigger.
That's bigger.
Oh, it's like 2 sandwiches in one Big Mac.
You just like it because of the bun in the middle.